Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Erik Therwanger.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the things that I learned in the military, in the United States Marine Corps, and teach you how to put them into your business for unparalleled business success.
And so when I went home on leave, I asked my drill instructor, and he says, hey, congratulations, that's outstanding. You're going to be an air traffic controller. And so I went to air traffic control school, and they put me in this tower after I graduated from school 5 months later. And I worked at the busiest military airport in the world. But in every branch of service, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, everybody flew in there, and we also controlled civilian traffic. Any of you flown anywhere recently? How do you feel knowing 18-year-olds are controlling traffic? I was 18, I was up there. Why in the world? Who thinks it's a good idea to give a headset to an 18-year-old, put him up in the tower? Doesn't make any sense. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it does. Not only did they train me in air traffic control, they developed me to think like a leader. And so some of the seeds I want you to take with you is get your teams more engaged. Don't just train them, develop them to think like leaders. Because everybody's a leader in the Marine Corps. There's 225,000 Marines, give or take. What could an organization with 225,000 people accomplish if everyone thought and acted like a leader? Anything. What could your team accomplish if everyone thinks and acts like a leader? Same thing.
Regardless of what industry we work in, as leaders, we are in the people business. And most businesses miss the people side. Now, today's going to be very interactive. Right now, I'm going to encourage you to use your devices during this presentation because I'll ask a couple questions that we'll answer and we'll get some anonymous feedback from everybody just to see how the room feels. I'm passionate about planning and I've seen the work that it can do. I ran a media company in Southern California for almost 8 years and we grew over 300%. And the two things I really attribute that to were developing everybody to think like leaders and to follow out a plan. And I'm going to give you a secret right now you can take back and start to apply today.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here today because I get to talk about the S word. In fact, I go all over the country speaking about the S word. Well, maybe not the word you're thinking of right now, but I'm talking about sales.
This is awesome. I love the energy here today. I love everybody's passion that you bring in with you.
In a room filled with salespeople, I'll say, how do people feel about salespeople? And they will throw words up like this. This is actually from salespeople describing their own profession. They'll say, well, they're pushy. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm asking you how you feel about salespeople. This is your profession. But the first thought that comes to mind is they're pushy, they're difficult, maybe they're hard.
I wanted to teach people to think great. I wanted to teach them to think differently during their challenges. And what started off with just a goal-setting book became leadership and sales and strategic planning.
So we know the formula. We know the steps. What does mom do with the box? Doesn't she set it up for us? So you can see the goal in its completed state. You see, each of you need to see the big picture that each goal is, and goals are nothing more than puzzle pieces. So think about this, leaders. If you're assigning goals to people, show them the big picture, your greater purpose. Show them why you're doing it and who it impacts. Because most leaders just give out tasks or objectives or goals. Here, go do this, go do this, go do this. That would be like mom, and not show anything. That would be like mom dumping these out and going like this, and not showing that.
Doing it organically, natural, and just genuine to who you are. I would love to talk to you a little bit more about how to bring this concept to your audience. Thank you so much.